Comparing me to Trump will not even change Nigeria's reality. Peter Obi tackles a presidency. Don't forget, I think sometime last week, the APC presidency or the presidency or the Tinubu's appointee, one of the appointees of Tinubu, coming out from nowhere, telling us that, oh, Obi is the version of Abi, Trump is the version of Obi, Obi is the version, just trying to liken the two of them together, talking about giving statistics, giving numbers, whether something is not accurate or not, from the way things are going. Maybe the presidency is on the side of a Kamala Harris or whatever her name is, good and fine. But now try to drag Obi. Of course, for you to even notice that Obi is like a Trump or Trump is like Obi, whichever way they put it, at least Trump came out to present himself to debate, and he has been granting interviews here and there. You might like him or not, he's been granting interviews here and there. What about, and people were now pointing at Tinubu's supporters, because Tinubu supporters are the one dragging Tinubu out, because Tinubu, as we speak now, cannot even go to an independent TV station just to grant interview to independent journalists. He can't do that. Even to arrange within themselves. The only thing is a broadcast that does not even that does not have live in it. So at least this man that they call Trump was able to present himself, whether whatever. Let your own Tinubu come out to debate. He couldn't do that, and you are still dragging yourself, embarrassing yourself, thinking you are embarrassing Peter Obi. So that is the reason why Obi is not tackling them. That whether you are comparing him to Trump, it does not change Nigeria's reality. The Nigeria's reality is hitting on everybody. Mr. Peter Obi, the Labour Party's 2023 presidential candidate, has attacked the presidency for attempting to destroy his image by drawing parallels to the Republican Party's candidate in the United States, Donald Trump. Obi spoke through his media office in a statement titled, "Why Desperate Obi Truthers Are Kissing the Dust," signed by his spokesman, Ibrahim Umar, in Abuja on Sunday. According to Peter Obi, desperate propagandists and their presidential enablers were distorting facts in a bid to destroy his impeccable image. They can't do that. But in the other way around, they are the ones embarrassing themselves. Umar said, for these truthers, it would be a huge omission for a day to pass without finding something to negatively link Obi within the media space. If he and his family members are not even being arrested imaginarily, a kite being flown to test waters, he is being wickedly accused of sponsoring violence or twisting his public appearances to suit their dubious motives. According to Umar, the most laughable of such delusion is the presidency efforts to ridicule Obi by dragging his name into the United States of America, USA electioneering process by scandalously linking him with the Republican Party candidate Donald Trump. He went further to state that they are very much aware of the motive behind this ridiculous comparison, as he described it as their uncanny way of currying favor so undeserved from the Democrats. Nigerians who mused about the derisory and facetious comparison have tried to ask, will your calling Peter Obi's Trump translate to or mean that Tinubu is Harris? I don't understand though. Every discerning mind who wants to compare Obi and Tinubu and attempts to equate them with the two American presidential candidates, Trump and Harris, knows too well the similarities and parallels in terms of morality, transparency, good standing, antecedents, and people-focused policies. The presidencies, by indulging in such a clever by half comparisons, which are intended to discredit Obi, merely bring to the fore the glaring weaknesses of the incumbent administration and their crassness and inability to discern the realities and especially the pains and pangs their actions and policies foisted on the nation in the past year. Nigerians are not so gullible to be fooled by such empty propaganda. It's even ironic that the spin doctors of a leader who since the early campaign days into over a year as president has remained disturbingly aloof and seemingly incapable of presenting himself and his policies to Nigerians through the media, and who has continued to evade public accountability and trying to malign Obi, who has easily emerged in all ramifications as the most viable, focused, and articulate political personality in this dispensation. This statement further made it clear that Obi remains a man who has not even only become the conscience of the people, but also their hope for a new and egalitarian democracy. I told you that they would disgrace themselves. This is Tinubu. You tell me they go come keep their mouth shut jelly. Peter Obi is like Trump says presidency. Who is Tinubu like? Lobaton. Obi just cry less. Trump is a racist to the core. Never pretended about it. A sadist and proud leader. Obi to me is a humility personified. A man of comparison, and has displayed that whenever he speaks, they are not even comparable. Write my word, this Obi will not rule this country. Okay, you know, rule this country, you cry. Obi is not your mate. He is not even your class. Courtesy demand that you address him with respect. And he doesn't need to respect him. Who will respect help? Who will respect help? You know, respect and you know help anybody. Obi is like a big tree bearing good sweet fruit. Everybody wants to throw stone on it to plug mango. If Obi trees are not bearing good sweet fruit, who will stone him? We all know the truth. The difference is clear. 7 up. The so-called Nigeria Kamala Emilokan didn't even for once attend to any press interview, both at home and abroad. The Nigerian Kamalokan is a disgracefully averse to public debates and public appearances. The Nigeria Kamalokan was so feeble, staggering, fumbling, stumbling, and falling face down during and after the electioneering campaigns. Nigeria Kamala laughing alias Emilokan. Una well done. No, Nigerians are dying a mass every day of hunger and insecurity. Okay, my dear leader, whether Atiku or Labour Party, everyone is following Obi. Your tribe hates anything Obi, but put it at the back of your mind that we in South and people of South is 90% of northern youth, not those corrupt leaders and some parts of Yoruba tribes that are sensible, are super ready to go with Obi anywhere he goes. Make your research and forget about sentiments. They should not even forget sentiments. And like I always say, the conscience is just something that you cannot even deceive. Yes, so the comparison is the greatest to former American presidents and the greatest country in the world. That is to say, Peter Obi is even above African president to compare to. Congratulations to my principal. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.